Hey guys, it's Jack here. I want to show you guys today Coles shopping centre, what's left in Coles stores. I did a Woolies one last week. I just wanted to show you if that's any different at Coles stores. So we're still in a bit of a hum and a ha whether we are going to go into a lockdown, and people are kind of confused as to what is going to happen. It is strange times, but people are still panic buying. So I want to show you what's left on the shelves in Coles. So it is about 8:30 in the morning, just recently opened, maybe an hour ago. As you can see, the fresh produce is pretty well stocked, and behind me they've got a lot of dairy milk still around. All their caged eggs are gone. Customer notice, only limits at the moment on certain items. Meat section is pretty half and half, but over here the vegan section is still pretty well stocked up. So do not have to really panic at all. There is an abundance of food still around. It's just more the case of getting it in store before people panic buy. So don't have to stress. Tempeh is really great. You can buy these and freeze them up to about 8 months. So stock up on some tempeh if you are worried, but otherwise there is plenty around. Thankfully there's no limits on hummus at the moment, and hummus lasts a long time anyway. This one up until May, so these big tubs here will last plenty of people and pretty good value anyway. So plenty of different dips available. So this is where it gets a bit weird. People are getting a bit weird and they're buying up bulk into like a lot of sweet biscuits, a lot of their crisp biscuits like rice cakes, Savoys, all gone, and all of the Arnott's sweet biscuits are pretty much empty in this aisle. It is kind of weird trying to understand what people buy when they are panicking. So really strange to see the majority of this aisle is empty of any sort of sweet biscuits or crisp biscuits. But things like beans and soups, pasta packets, they are all pretty much gone and empty. People stocking up with that stuff which has a long shelf life. Panic buying mentality has kind of changed now. As you can see, this aisle is pretty well stocked. All the cereals, plenty of Vegemite down here. It's just probably still down here. All the oats are still pretty low. But everything else, like dry fruit over this side, is getting well stocked up. So plenty of stuff, so don't have to panic really so much anymore like it was a couple of weeks ago where you could not find dried fruit, oats, cereals, Vegemite. There's still a couple gaps of the toilet paper, but look here, there's an abundance of toilet paper just in smaller packets to make it sure it reaches more people. But don't worry, toilet paper is back in. Look at all this eye care. They are vegan friendly, so support them if you're looking for toilet paper, but heaps of toilet paper starting to stock up now. Vegan section well stocked up in the freezer area, so don't have to worry about that. But it's even starting to get full again with non-vegan products, plenty of stuff in store, and starting to obviously get a better routine of filling up these shelves. So a few gaps here or there. Probably just come down here. You've got all the different pies and stuff and frozen meals. So still the frozen veg is still got quite a lot of gaps in there, and still that temporary limit of 2 items per customer. So still a few gaps in the frozen veg section. Thing that I'd noticed from that shop, there is an abundance of food getting back on the shelves. It is really good that Coles has put in limits per items to make sure that there isn't panic buying happening. It is really weird. A lot of the items that are still short are the flour, sugar, oats, and a couple little bits and pieces, but you're starting to see some toilet rolls, tissues, all those sort of items that people were panic buying probably about 5-6 weeks ago, starting to get into better rotation at the supermarkets, meaning you do not have to worry when you're at the shops. As you can see from that shop there, a lot of the items are starting to get back into rotation, so do not panic. Even if we go into a lockdown, the supermarkets are still going to be open.